Hi everyone and welcome to my Unfiltered 20s.
A podcast about the ups and downs, highs and lows, and realities of life in your 20s.
With me, Abbey Parker.
And me, Lucy Martin. This week, we're going to talk, because it's been a year since the Animal Crossing game came out last year, obviously with lockdown as well. A year of lockdown, woo.
Woo.
Yeah, we're going to talk about...
We're going to talk about nose jobs.
Yeah.
We'll explain that later.
Uh-huh.
And just what we've been up to.
Uh-huh. So, Abby, how was your week? What have you been up to? What have you been watching, doing?
Well, it's been good. I've had a few experiments. Didn't go well. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to breeze over it. We move. It's fine. I watched caught up on Attack on Titan, which is an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Which has actually been quite good.
What?
And then been watching a bit of New Girl.
Nice.
Still watching that. And then today me and my boy watched this film called Tag, which has the guy that plays Nick Miller in New Girl in.
Right.
And it's based on a true story of these guys that are still playing tag, like in their 40s. They're still playing the same game of tag from when they were kids. Yeah. So every May, tag season commences.
Okay.
And they play tag. And then at the end of the film, they have real footage of these guys tagging each other. Because it's it starts off like you're kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're playing tag.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets more advanced because you have to try and catch them out.
Okay.
So they're disguising themselves and hiding in weird places to jump out and scare and tag. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But it was quite funny. It was good. Would recommend. Oh, also we watched Bride Wars.
Oh, I love Bride Wars. What a great film.
I did not realise how much I watched that film and how much I loved that film when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't think I've watched it in years, and I was like, wow, I still remember the script, the soundtrack. Oh my god, incredible. And Still Wanna Be Liv. Update, Still Wanna Be Liv.
Really?
That's who I'm going to be when I'm older.
See, I always liked Dan Hathaway's character. What's she called? Emma.
Oh, really?
Right?
Yeah, Liv and Emma.
It works for us.
It does. I'll go blonde.
Uh-huh. I'll go a bit darker. You know what?
You'll go orange.
The hair dye that you did on me in, September? It's still in. I don't know why. My hair just really does, once it's, got colour in it, just does not go. Because this isn't how dark I naturally am. Unless it's just my hair is a different colour these days. But I feel like you did a good job.
Thank you.
I need you to do it again. I'm going to have to wait.
Yeah. Whenever we can.
2025?
I'll come. 2020. I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it 21st of June, so you're all ready.
Yeah.
Fresh hair.
Yeah, thank you. You know what? I have been I want a drastic haircut.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to emerge from this lockdown a new person.
Love that.
So I've been looking at shaggy haircuts on Pinterest. I was like, I can't. I have too much hair. Like
season 1 of Friends, Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But then I was like, no, it's too much. It would be too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think you would unleash the frizz if you did that.
Yeah, I think because my hair's quite static as well, so I think it would just be loads of layers of static, and then I was like, do I want a little? What are they called? Like
curtain bangs.
Yeah.
Like curtain things.
But then the summer, when I'm a very sweaty person in general, is not a good time to get a fringe when it's going to be stuck to my head, is it?
Yeah.
So
Lucy looks like a tomato most of the summer.
Yeah.
No offence.
I just burn as well, which is
Yeah.
So yes, and I have very sweaty forehead as well.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
But
please do.
Obviously the hairdresser's open on the 12th of April, right?
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. I think, yeah.
But I'm not. I'm going to wait until May, June time. So I feel there's no point in getting a nice haircut next month. I'm not going anywhere or seeing anyone.
Exactly. You'll need another one by the time
you emerge into society.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, right, because I know after the first lockdown, you could go get your hair done and stuff again, but you couldn't have, like, your eyebrows done or something.
Yeah, see, this is the thing as well. I was like, I'm at the point, I don't think I've had my eyebrows done since 2019, because I didn't get it done before, like, lockdown stuff last year. And they're really bad, so I was like, I want to get them done, because I just feel like it makes your face look a bit tidier, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. My left one is out of control, left eyebrow.
Just the left one.
The left one, she's more aggressive.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So I was like, because the place I go to have my eyebrows done, it's called like Citrus Spa near me. It's like not a spa, but it's not a hairdresser's. Right. It's just kind of like a beauty treatment. They do face masks and nails and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, doesn't say anything on their website about when they're opening. Just says like we're closed. And I tried to Google it, and I couldn't find anywhere when eyebrow places open. I don't think they know. I don't think they've actually said.
Well, they're all male MPs. They don't know about eyebrow treatments. They don't know that we need our eyebrows done.
It's true. It's iconic having to hear Boris be like, nail salons will open here. Like,
well, Boris standing up whenever it was and saying clubs will be able to reopen on the 21st of June. I was like, Boris, why are you going to be there? But, yeah, because I was thinking, right? I don't get why eyebrows can't be done, but, like, upper lip.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to remove your mask.
Yeah, that's more complicated.
Yeah.
But
so I might have to get a...
They must be doing... I reckon... Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. I reckon eyebrows will open at the same time, because the place I go, they do, like, face treatments and stuff, and surely they'll open at that time, and you must not be able to have a mask on for that. You know? So I reckon...
Like, if you're having a facial...
Yeah, you
can't just do half a facial.
Exactly. So I reckon you'll be able to get, like, your top lip done at the same time as your eyebrows.
Yeah.
I just won't
breathe for half an hour, it'll be fine.
Yeah. I reckon they might open on May the 17th. You know, when that, like, round of restrictions lifts, but I don't know, because I couldn't find it anywhere.
What's that then? Can you eat indoors on the 17th of
May
then?
I think it's eat indoors, pubs, you can go in pubs. I think that's like, well, they said that was holidays abroad, but it's looking very unlikely that that's going to happen.
Yeah, not sure about that.
No. Yeah, I'm not sure what else happens. Oh, that's like when you can have 30 people at a wedding.
Right.
And stuff.
You can meet indoors?
Yeah, 6 people indoors. Okay. I think that's the 17th of May. I think.
Okay.
We'll see.
Don't quote us.
Yeah, don't. I do not know what is going on.
Gov.uk. Don't quote us. Yeah. So yes, to conclude, our eyebrows need to be tamed.
They haven't been this bad since I was like 16.
Yeah, I know. And you know what as well? That it's going to be painful.
Oh, it's going to be so bad.
It's going to be painful.
Because I don't want to pluck, because when you pluck it underneath and like here where it joins into my hairline, because my eyebrows just join my hair, apparently. It's too painful. Like, I will cry if I have to do that myself.
Also, listen, this week you sent me photographic evidence of what happens when you pluck your own eyebrows. We don't want a repeat of that.
That's what I used to look like.
I love that.
It just wasn't cool, was it? Like, when we were, 13, 14, that was kind of before Cara Delevingne, Lily Collins. Like, it wasn't cool to have big eyebrows then. Everyone drew them on really thin.
Yeah. People just show... It's like that a girl in Educating Essex, whatever it was, and she's like, my eyebrows.
Shaved them off.
Shaved them off last night. Drew them on.
Everyone did it, though, didn't I? Mean, I didn't. No, I just overplucked them, like, because I thought that was what you were meant to do, and then my eyebrows started, like, halfway where they were meant to. So. I
literally did. I have, like, embarrassing. I have, like, a thing about tweezers.
Really?
Don't like needles, don't like tweezers. Anything surgical like that I can't do.
But tweezers are like...
I, like, squirm when I see people pluck their eyebrows. Yeah. So I couldn't do that to myself.
I used to do them every day. Like now, they're badly, like the monobrow is returning, but I just can't be bothered. But for school, I'd have to pluck my, like, in the middle every day because it would grow that quick.
Really?
So I'm kind of desensitised to the tweezers by now.
Oof. I mean, when I was like 15, the thought of having an ingrown hair terrified me because I'd have to get the tweezers. Yeah.
Interesting.
And like getting splinters, and you'd have to pick it out.
I love it.
Oh my god, that was the worst.
I love it when my mum gets a splinter so I can tweeze it out.
That's Lucy. Sometimes I really am like, how are we compatible with friends?
So spots as well. Like I love squeezing people's spots, and I love watching videos of people squeeze spots.
That's disgusting. I can't deal with that. I don't think I've ever like, I've picked spots, but I've never like,
what?
Psh, like.
Are you serious?
I've never had like a big juicy one.
Wow. I don't anymore.
Big, like yellow.
I don't really get them anymore, but when I was like
a
teenager, like a young teenager, I literally had so many.
Probably because you squeeze them and then there was like...
they got worse.
Oil everywhere.
I used to get them all around the top of my lip. Like I still kind of have like scars at the top of my, like here on your lips, you know, like the little points.
Yeah.
Like I used to literally have a spot there like constantly. It'd just reappear and reappear. So I'm glad I used to get them
all the time on my monobrow because I would push my glasses up. I would get them on the side of my head because I always rest on my hand.
Yeah.
But I went through this phase that I would get them like in a line down the middle of my face.
Oh my god.
And I don't know how that happened. I would get symmetrical spots.
That must mean something. Like it must be like, because you know how, did you ever see those things where it was like a spot here means this, like I don't know, like a spot on your head is stress, and then one on your chin is like oil, excess oil, like touching it. So I don't know.
That.
Like I don't know. It's meant to mean something different wherever it is.
Yeah. I don't know. That's like, what's it called? The bumps on your head. Phrenology. I don't think.
Interesting.
Is it phrenology?
What's that?
Before psychology, people used to think you could tell your personality by whether you had indents or bumps at certain places on your skull.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's like discredited now. But they'd be like, oh, you've got a bump behind your temple, that means you're aggressive. Like stuff like that.
That's weird. Anyway, anyone? I'm sure you will relate. I'm sure. My boy's hair is so long. He's got a mullet. He's actually got a mullet at the back. Because obviously for men, if they don't get it, like men that have short hair, and women that have short hair as well, like whoever has short hair. But like if you don't get it cut, because for us it's not the end of the world, is it? Like if you've got like quite long hair.
Yeah, mine's just a bit dead. Like when it's down, it just looks a bit frizzy.
But when you usually have short hair, like you must notice it when you can't get it trimmed.
At least he didn't buzz it, I mean...
I know. He's booked in already. He's booked in for like April 13th.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. I was going to say, when you were talking about getting your hairdo, I was like, just get a mullet. You should just grow a mullet.
Honestly, it's a good job that we haven't been able to like come out of lockdown in like early January, because I probably would have. Do you know what is tragic? Like... I've bought clothes throughout this lockdown, the last lockdown, and it's gone out of season already of when I can wear them, because it's been that long. Like I bought, like, literally for Christmas, my mum got me like a pair of Docs from Depop, and I haven't worn them, and it's gonna be, I can't wear them in the summer. I'll be too warm. Like, it's really I've got turtlenecks that I've not worn because I've just not been anywhere.
Yeah,
it's already gonna be out of season because we've been in that lockdown for that long.
I know. I've managed to resist certain things, like buying... Like, I was going to buy that unitard thing.
Yeah.
That Sophia wore. I didn't. Also, it's gone up in price now.
Really?
Yes, by £10.
I reckon because people were, like, buying it to go out in.
It was constantly out of stock, that's the thing.
Right.
But I don't... Because it's... Well, it's not... I think it's short-sleeved, but then full leg.
Mhm.
But I just don't know whether it's going to be too hot.
Yeah. What material is it?
I don't know. I thought it was scuba-y, but I don't think it is.
Okay, interesting.
I think it's... That would have been a bit odd. I think it's... I don't know. But it's like a sustainable brand, so it's high quality, but expensive. That's the other reason I haven't bought it. But I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what's going to be in this summer, you know?
I can tell you what we'll be in.
Don't.
Platform flip-flops.
Platform flip-flops.
They came, everybody. They're even more beautiful in person. Incredible.
They actually do look better in person.
They do.
I'll give you that.
They're also really comfy. Like, they feel light on your feet. I was worried they'd feel really heavy and like clunky to walk in, but they're actually really comfortable.
That's good.
I don't know who I think I am, where I think I'm going to wear them, but, you know.
Maybe if we can't go abroad, come stay, we'll go to Brighton. You can wear them to Brighton.
Okay, that's a plan.
They'd be perfect in Brighton.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They will accept you.
Okay, nice. They're already dirty though. How are they dirty? I've not worn them. They've been sat on my floor for a week and they've already got like dust and dirt on them.
That's worrying.
I know.
Are they like, could you like wipe them down?
Yeah, I think it's just one of those materials, you know, like this hoodie I've got on now, like it's covered in like
dust
hair.
just sticks to it. Yeah. But I think squishy, do you know what I mean? Squishy shoes are going to be in this summer.
Like, do you remember when we were little, Lely Kelly's?
I don't mean quite like that.
Okay.
My sister was obsessed.
I never had any.
She had one pair, I think.
What do you mean squishy shoes then?
Like yours, you know the your flip flops, the toe bit.
Yeah.
It's like squishy.
Yeah.
It's like padded.
Do you mean the whole shoe like that, or just that?
Well, you know, like Chinsia when she had all her shoes lined up.
I get you. Yeah.
And it's like high heels and stuff, and they're all like really brightly coloured, and then the toe bit is squishy.
I think that's going to be very in. I think those 90s heels that are smaller.
Like kitten heels?
Yeah, kitten heel. I think they're going to be the hot thing, because I think everyone's going to wear them to, like, if clubs do open, everyone's going to be wearing them. Everyone will be wearing them to, like, events. You can wear them to, like, picnics. I think it seems like they're really going to be in.
Well, I guess it makes sense because people haven't worn heels for a year.
Yeah.
Like, when have people been wearing heels?
Yeah, exactly. Also, it's like proper 90s, 2000s, which is coming back, or very much in. I don't know clothes-wise. I'm kind of... I don't know.
As long as low-rise jeans don't come back in, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm not about low-rise jeans at all. Yeah.
It's like, what did I see? And it was like, you know that meme that's going around for a bit that was like the influencer, the influenced? Yeah. Hannah Montana was the influencer. And I can't remember who it was that they said was influenced by her. But I laugh so much. But I feel like that Hannah Montana ugly fashion is coming back.
It is.
Because even when I was like 15, well, not 15, I was probably younger than that, like 13, 14, watching Hannah Montana, because I was a few years after they'd come out or whatever, I was like, ugly.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, like,
now,
a bit
now
cringe.
that's cool though. Like, I feel like a lot of the Grammys outfits even were kind of that kind of like, I don't even know what, it's kind of like quite gauche, isn't it? Like stuff.
What does that mean?
Like stuff that you wouldn't put together, but
right.
Just loads of patterns and loads of bright colours. Bright colours are going to be
bright colours. You know what? I'm loving bright colours.
Green, peach, orange, like bright, that lilac purpley colour.
Oh, the lilac. I've got my eye on the pair of leggings on ASOS that are that colour.
Nice.
Like lilac. And then I just bought these, well, just bought months ago, but these like bright orange, like neon orange shorts, just to sleep in.
Nice.
But they're kind of a vibe. Are rhinestones going to be back in? I don't...
You know what? Right, this is how long we've been in lockdown. Me on Depop this morning being like, I quite like that Juicy Couture tracksuit with where it says Juicy on the butt of the trousers. Yeah. And I was like, kind of like, I'm not going to buy that because I know that it's just me going delusional. But I feel like you're right. I think rhinestones, stuff like that.
Gilmore Girls fashion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. See, when I watch Gilmore Girls, 90% of the stuff that Rory wears, I'm like, that's a sign of the times. Like, that's in the past now. Like, we've moved on.
Yeah.
But then 90% of the stuff that Lorelai wears, I'm like, yes, I love that. That's what I'm going to wear to work.
I think that as well.
My favourite look of hers is it's like a purple black high neck dress.
Yeah.
And then she gets to dinner, and Emily's like, what? Is it laundry day? Like, what the hell are you wearing? And she's like, this is a nice dress. That's my favourite look. That's a bit niche, but that's my favourite look.
I'm kind of into it, though. I kind of like the fact that the 90s is... more of the early 2000s than the 90s is making a resurgence.
Because 90s has had a comeback for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Like a couple years. So now the 2000s are...
I know.
But, like, what I'm thinking, right, in, like, 20, 30 years, are people going to be like, the 20s, I'm wearing the 20s fashion. And it's like, that's not the 20s, that's the 90s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our kids going to think it's the 20s.
Maybe that's what happens now. Like, maybe we're like, oh, that's so 90s, but then it's not.
Interesting. I feel like fashion-wise, fashion did not exist before the 1920s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything before that's just like, oh, it's period wear.
Yeah. We say that, but then everyone's into, like, corsets and Regency necklines since Bridgerton.
That's true.
I never gotten that. I'm not going to buy a corset.
I know. I like things with, like, I don't know what the word is. I think full-on corsets, like, a bit, but, like, the tops that just have, like, the boning in.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I feel
like it's going out again.
It is. That didn't last long either. I think because it's impractical. And it got appropriated by, like, 15-year-olds on TikTok. Do you know what I mean?
Everything does now.
I do like the neckline that's, like, the like, strip that's kind of, like, ruched.
Do you know what I mean? Cowl neckline.
Yeah, might be, like that. So it's kind of like that, and there's, like, a strip here that's, like...
It, like, folds in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's called a cowl neckline.
Oh, interesting. I do like that.
COWL, I think.
Okay.
Because the only reason I know that, because I am not a clothy person. What's the right word? Textile-y? I don't know. Basically, there's this girl on YouTube called, like, With Wendy, and she, like, makes all her own clothes. So I think she might have made her own corset.
Oh my god.
I don't know. But she, like, makes stuff. She, like, challenges herself to make new things, and she was like, I'm going to make a cowl neckline. So that's the only reason I know what it's called.
Okay.
I think that's what you're talking about.
I did try that last year, like making my own clothes, but it didn't last very long after. My nan was like, you can have this sewing machine.
Wow.
Like, gave me this.
I remember this.
Yes. Because she's, like, always had it, and, like, she was been like, you can have it. I was like, okay, I'll come and pick this up. Like, she left it on the drive, picked it up. And then within half an hour, I'd broken it. Like, it's still here. Everyone in my sewing house must be like, wow, she sews. It's broken. Yeah. The belt on it needs a new belt or something inside.
Right. Yeah.
So that didn't last long. I tend to be like that. I tend to be quite impulsive with things and like, oh, I'm going to do that. Yeah. And then I just realise I can't do it and then give up.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, we did textiles in year 9.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was scared to go near the sewing machines. But my friend was really good at textiles, so she was like, I'll help you. And then, but it didn't last. Like, basically, we had to, like, make our own piece of clothing, right? That was the project for the, like, the year or that term or whatever. And so, like, one or two of my friends who were really good at textiles were, like, making, like, a jacket or something. Or, like, like a proper piece of clothing.
Yeah.
And me and this other guy were like, let's make snoods. In 2014, we thought, let's make a snood.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like that was a 2012 thing.
It was old, yeah. And we were like, let's channel JLS, let's make a snood.
How did it turn out?
We got awful. The same time it took the girls to make a jacket, it took us to chop a bit off a jumper and sew it together. Stop. We were that bad. It was ridiculous.
Oh my god.
We had to come in lunchtime to finish it because we were that slow.
We did textiles in year 7. And it was like big school, like, and they wanted us to make hats, like beanies, right? So they were like, remember when they used to be like, you need to have this for the lesson, and your parents would have to go and get it. So I was like, Mum, like, I need felt. So everyone else came in, like normal soft felt. Mine was like, my mum had bought the hard felt, and then the teacher, she was like so strict. Felt. Yeah, she was scary, the teacher. So at the end, everyone had these nice beanies, right? Everyone had these like, cute little beanies. Mine was like a wizard's hat because of the material. It was like hard. It was so embarrassing. It was like the first thing we did in year 7. I know. It was like that.
I can imagine like 4'11" you with like a 4-foot wizard hat on.
Oh dear. So yeah.
That's funny. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I would die to see a picture of that.
I think this one's still got it somewhere.
I mean, I went hard, but World Book Day, this family went hard.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else like went to Tesco and bought like some clothes and like drew whatever on.
Yeah.
I went as the caterpillar from James and the Giant's Peach.
Wow.
And the whole thing was made of cardboard. I had a bodice.
Oh my god.
To use a term. Painted green.
Uh-huh.
And then we had made like a tail that went out of cardboard, and then it had a string that was attached to the top of the back. And then we cut out little feet and stuck them on the whole way around the side. So I was probably 3 meters long.
Oh my god.
Like 2 meters long. And so like I was just disruptive the whole day. I couldn't fit in any of the classrooms. My feet were falling off. It was...
Do you have a photo of that?
I do.
Please show me. It's almost as iconic as the Vector costume.
I've had some pretty iconic costumes at my time. So that, right, the story behind that was that we had like a dress-up day to mark the end of exams. And it was like, we're all going to sixth form, whatever. We're meant to go to the sixth form, but a lot of us left.
Yeah.
But it was like the end of GCSEs, like dress-up day. So then we were like, should we just dress up as anything, or should we have a theme? So then I was like, guys, let's do a Disney theme. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
And then other people were like, no, we want to do like, I can't even remember what was suggested, but they were bad themes. Can I just say, no offense, guys, but. And then so I was like, let's have a vote. Someone was like, let's put it to a vote, and Disney won.
Love that for you.
Thank you. Honestly, I probably wasn't the one that came up with it, but in my head I was.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do Disney. And then there was this running joke. This girl was like, you look like Vector. And it wasn't mean. It was a funny joke. And so I was like, I'm going to go as Vector. Not realising until the day, hang on a second, Despicable Me isn't Disney. Isn't Disney franchise.
Is it not?
It's DreamWorks.
Oh my god.
But I was like, I'm still going.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought an orange tracksuit. My friend sewed a white strip down the side. I bought some cheap white shoes and drawn orange bits on. I had a little pillow that I put in my tummy. I bought a black wig. And boom, I'm Vector. Everyone else looks so nice. Like 3 of my friends went as the Aristocat kittens. So they were all cute with their little black noses and their whiskers.
That always happens though, doesn't it? Like on Halloween, it's like all the little girls like cute, and then...
I was literally Katie in Mean Girls. Is that her name?
Katie.
Katie, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
When she turns up as the bride.
Witch. Yeah.
That was me. Everyone was like as princesses and stuff, like Minnie Mouse, princesses. I was Vector.
Iconic. It's like Halloween, what was it, 2019? Everyone's like, oh cute, whatever. And then there's me in my sailor.
That was cute though. That wasn't like...
It wasn't exactly like flattering, was it?
Well, no, that is true.
The photos, I'm like, ugh.
And you and your boy had the same name tag on.
Oh yeah. They both said Robin, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was meant to be Robin and Steve from Stranger Things, and then the costume was cheap. And those ugly hats. Anyway.
How do we even get onto this conversation?
Anyway, it's been a year of lockdown. We talked a lot about lockdown. It's also been a year of Animal Crossing. Do you remember the day that I bought my Switch? I was like, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Oh yeah, I do.
And I just bought a Switch. I
was excited for you to get it.
Thank you.
And then you just played with your boy instead of me, but it's fine.
It's stupid. We played a lot.
We did.
Abbey used to send me like little, she'd be like, saw this and thought of you. And I'd be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, I would like buy random stuff from the Able sisters and send it to Lucy.
Who's your favourite character? You gotta tell our listeners favourite characters, not characters you don't like. Whoever, literally whole.
I like, you know, in the Able sisters, the sister that does the sewing, and you have to like build a relationship with her.
What's she called?
I think she's called Sable.
Okay, niche, but
Abel, hang on, there's Sable, Mabel,
Okay.
and Label.
Really?
Is that
I
right?
didn't know that. I just thought they were all called Mabel.
I think she's called Sable.
Okay.
Love her. We've got a little frog. Me and my sister share an island. We've got a little frog called Henry, who's really cute.
Oh, that's cute.
And he has, like, his entire house is, like, the ironwood furniture.
That's cute. I like that.
It's
That's very cute.
Very cute.
Uh-huh.
We have, I do not like, is it Annalise? Is that what she's called? She's a,
Aardvark.
big nose.
Yeah.
Almost an aardvark. What's the other one? Anteater.
Yeah, I have one, Annabelle, and I don't like her.
They're ugly.
Yeah, they are. All of my villagers were so ugly. Can we just establish? Like, I thought they were all really ugly.
She had Apollo and she wanted him to move out so bad.
Who's the eagle as well? He was really
Apollo.
Is that Apollo? Okay.
Yeah. I had him on, like, my New Leaf Island.
Right.
Because what I liked about New Leaf and stuff is that if you visited someone's island, right?
Yeah.
Then when your villager leaves, they might go to one of your friends' islands, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm from whatever."
Aww.
And I remember, actually, it's quite embarrassing again. New Leaf, right? I got a bottle, and it was from a person named someone, right? From somewhere.
Uh-huh.
So it was like they were called someone, and their land was called somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so cool. So I named my island a land. Like, ooh, from
Edgy.
a land.
Yeah.
Ooh. But then everyone thought it was like a land. Because, like, Abbey land. And it was really embarrassing. I was like, no, it was meant to be mystical. But who else? I like Samson. He's no G. I had him
My boy.
in New Leaf.
My boy has something, I think.
Oh my god.
Is he like the little?
Little mouse.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm.
We have Cheddar, the mouse, as well, who's pretty cool. He has a bathroom as his house.
Okay.
And he wears a tuxedo.
Oh, that's cute.
What about you?
I'm trying to think. Like, we were talking about this the other day, my boy, because he was like, he's found this. He's got a Kevin sweatshirt now, because for our anniversary or for whatever it was, Valentine's Day or something around that time, I bought him the little canvas. This woman on Etsy, I'll like leave her link in something because she was amazing. Drew this canvas painting of Kevin from Animal Crossing, who's my boy's favourite character. And I was like, who's mine? I think Fauna is my favourite character. Do you know who Fauna is?
She's cute.
Yeah.
The deer.
Yeah, the deer. But I also just love Tommy and Timmy.
Yeah.
I know, it's like...
I have a cushion of Timmy and Tommy.
I love that.
Yeah.
They're just cute.
I can't remember. They are cute. Well, I think, speaking of Timmy and Tommy, I'm hoping that you going to be able to make them in the Build-A-Bear because they've teamed up, right? I'm so excited. Like Maddie, my sister, when she was younger, was obsessed with Build-A-Bear. We would go for like every birthday to get her like a Build-A-Bear.
Me too.
Yeah, and then so I'd be like, okay, as I'm here, I'll get one. So we are so excited to go.
I can't wait.
There's one in Brighton. There's a Build-A-Bear in Brighton. Like, I'm on my way.
Yeah, there's one in Birmingham. Like.
Oh wow.
Oh, I can't wait. Me and my boy are both obsessed because obviously we buy each other quite a lot. Like, he bought me the Snoopy Build-A-Bear before Christmas, and I bought him, like, we call him Lucky. He's called Lucky. I don't know what. He's like one of the classic bears for his birthday last year. So I was like, I'm gonna buy every single one. I'm hoping.
She can find out too.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, it'll be Tom Nook.
Mhm.
Tommy and Timmy. It'll be Isabelle. Blathers? Maybe?
Probably. People have a soft spot for him.
Yeah, maybe.
He'll probably be holding a bug. If he was holding a bug, that'd be so cute.
That would be cute. Maybe Mabel.
Sable better be there. You know, KK.
Yeah, definitely. It'll 100%.
100%.
Be a KK one.
Imagine, you know, you can buy the bears little accessories.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could buy a little accessory of like a bug crate.
Yeah.
Like in the box. That'd be so cute.
I'm excited. When does it come out? Do you know?
I don't know. Shall I look it up?
Yeah, have a little look. I'm literally, when my boy sent it to me, I was like, oh my god.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it.
I feel like
been manifesting
anything,
this for so long.
I'm not that big on like merch for stuff, but anything Animal Crossing I just love. I just think it's so cute how you can get like my little mug, my Animal Crossing mug. Love it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that cushion was overpriced.
Yeah,
but I was like, I'm
it.
getting it.
Yeah.
Timmy and Tommy.
Yeah, I feel like when are they going to release?
It just says coming soon.
Does it?
Sign up for free email and text updates. Should I? I think I should.
I think you should. I will also. Oh my god, if it's like later this year, we can go together.
Oh my god, stop.
Maddie can come, my boy can come.
We'll all meet up.
We'll take a group trip to Build-A-Bear. Oh, also, just they've done an update, haven't they? An anniversary update. I haven't been on it yet, but I've heard apparently they've done a little anniversary update thing.
Right. I mean, I hadn't been on in a while, and my sister was like, I've done a lot of work on the island.
Wow. And
you need to, basically, the catalyst was I liked this tweet that said, it was like this isn't funny, but this town that had been like flattened by like an earthquake or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like a little Animal Crossing character, and it was like me showing up to my island after not being on for months, and I liked it because I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it would be in shambles if Maddie wasn't taking care of it.
Mine's
and
a mess.
Was like, yeah, she was like, how rude. She thinks I've been letting the island slip. So that's it. So then she's like transformed the whole island.
Oh, I love that. I want to come see.
So she's done well. Yeah. She's got a little pumpkin patch. It's really cute.
Can we play it soon?
Yeah, we'll play it soon.
I just want the excitement of like, I've not felt that with a game since. Like I just want the like.
When you like can't wait to play it.
Yeah, like obviously I've played like Overcooked and Stardew Valley and Breath of the Wild and stuff, and like I enjoyed them, but like I've not adored a game like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I think I got a bit like that with Sims again recently, but I haven't been playing it because I need to do work. But I feel like once you've done your dis and exams and stuff, you should get some Sims.
I'm gonna. I used to
wait for a sale.
Yeah, okay. I used to play. I swear I used to play it when I was younger on something. I don't know
Sims
what.
3. I literally played every day for years. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll get it this summer. I feel like it'll be a good thing to do in the summer.
Why would you go out when you could just stay in again?
Yeah, I would like a trip to H&M when shops open. I don't know why. I'm trying not to buy from.
I know.
Brands that are like obviously not good, but I just fancy a trip to H&M because I've seen they're doing some nice. Because I don't like ordering H&M online. I feel like it's a bit. You have to pay for delivery, a bit of faff. I've seen some nice homeware stuff they've got, and also they've got these cute little summer dresses. Like.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. The H&M home. I've just been looking at furniture recently.
Me too.
It's because Chinsu moved into a flat. I'm just like, let me look at some interior design. And like the H&M home stuff is, because it's simple. It's like minimalistic.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes. Just like the random bowls. I'm like,
yeah.
I want a green bowl. Love that.
So yeah, I want a trip to H&M. Also, they've built, well, before, like 2-3 years ago, they were like, we're building a Primark in Tamworth, which is where I live for anyone. But they've built it like where there's not room for it. Like they've built it, there's like a retail park with loads of shops in Tamworth, and they've stuck it on the end, and they've had to expand the building because it used to be Matalan, which weren't that big, and there's just not room for it. Like the car park is already always rammed, so when the Primark opens, it's going to be chaos. And I'm just, oh my god, it's not finished yet. I think it will be finished the end of this year or something, but it's going to be absolute chaos when it opens.
Yeah, I can imagine. So you've got your choice then. You can go to the little one in Tamworth, or you could take a trip into Brum and go to the biggest one in the world.
That's true. It's a bit weird because we went. I think I've only been to that Primark once. It was when went with Saf and James and Julia and stuff before we were going to Boardmasters. We were like, we'll take a trip because it had just opened. Saw Alison Hammond that day in the
actually?
We did. We saw Alison Hammond in the Primark in Brum, but we were too scared to go up to her.
Oh my god, you should have gone so high.
She's my queen. Like, love her. She was taking photos of people and stuff. Like people were like, and we were just too scared.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is big. But I think because it's so big, it was just like, I think it was kind of badly laid out as well. Like every floor was just like women's wear. And I was just like generic. I don't know. It was kind of stressful. And
I feel overwhelmed every time I go into a Primark.
Yeah, exactly. also I feel like I don't want to buy from them anymore because, like, not good, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't aware that Zara was the one that started it all, do you know what I mean?
No, I didn't know. I've never bought anything from Zara, though. I've never
really got the hype. I don't know.
It seems like a more expensive version of, like, I don't know, like H&M. Kind of.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're not the key demographic.
No.
I feel like it's like 30-year-old women.
Yeah. Or like professionals, like young professionals. Yeah.
You would go there to get work clothes and stuff, I think.
I always thought it seemed expensive as well. I did have a look because everyone was raving about it in like the autumn-winter collection. And I did have a look at the spring-summer collection. But I just thought it was also expensive. They were doing those, you know, the shackets. The like tartan shackets. Shirt jacket vibes. So a bit thicker than like a tartan shirt. And I was like, oh, perhaps be like 25, 30 quid. They were like 60 quid. I was like, that is extortionate.
It's like, I think I was watching a Molly May video and she was like, oh, I just went to Zara and I just had to get this. I know I already have loads of leather jackets, but I had to get this. And I'm like, did you?
Did you?
And it was like this huge oversized like fake leather jacket. And she was like, it was 120 quid, but like, I was like, how much?
Oh my God.
For a jacket that you've already got 3 of.
That's crazy. You know, speaking of Molly May, I've got a segue into our next topic.
Oh yeah.
About influencer surgery. Because I don't watch Molly May anymore. I didn't agree with a lot of this. It seems like she's just carrying on as if there's no pandemic, which I think don't agree with. Holiday every 5 minutes and stuff, no. The teeth thing? Have you?
I haven't watched the video. It keeps coming up on my recommended and I'm like, I don't care about her taking her veneers off.
I just think like...
I assume that's what's happened, right?
Yeah, and I feel like...
Her teeth are... Sorry, go for
No,
it.
no, you go.
Her teeth don't look that different. From the thumbnail,
That's what I thought.
I'm like, why did you pay to put them all on?
I just think, like, obviously, surgery and stuff is like, you do you, whatever.
Yeah,
like, we were talking
choice.
about this the other day, like, you literally go for whatever makes you happy, but when you're an influencer... I feel like you do have to consider, especially because Molly May has such a young audience. It's not people our age that watch her, I don't think. I'd say it's younger. I just think if you've encouraged people to get them in the first place, spend loads of money, and then you're like, oh, I'm taking it off now. Because I think, didn't she do that with something else as well? Lip filler.
She had her lips dissolved, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I do appreciate that she's saying... I didn't need to get it that young.
Yeah.
Like, I should have waited.
Yeah,
I appreciate her like, documenting her going, like, taking it back or whatever, I don't know. But, like, I think... Because the pictures of her when she first came out of Love Island and she had the chin fillers and everything...
Yeah.
I was... Compared to now...
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think the what's more toxic is that girl... That TikTok girl who, like, spun the wheel and was like, guess I'm getting filler.
Are you on about Millie T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember you talking about it, and then the other day I saw a clip of it, of them spinning it, and then going, I'm getting cheek fillers, or whatever it was. And I was like...
with her, I will say, she doesn't make you feel like you want to get it. Because every time she gets it, she was like, that was a mistake. Like, in the same video.
Oh, God.
Like, she's like, that was a mistake. She hated how she looked after she got it all.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't think she encourages people to get it. Like, it's stupid, those stupid videos of, like, you shouldn't be, like, rolling a wheel for surgery, but, at least from my perspective, I don't know. But then I don't know how other people take it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing, because it's so hard for influencers, honestly, because if they really feel like they want something, they can't get it without... Because even if you're not trying to... people are going to be influenced by you. That's the whole point, right? Yeah. They're influencers. So, like, me, Alex and Lucy are obsessed with Sophia and Cinzia on YouTube.
We love them.
Every video we watch.
Yeah.
And Sophia's just had a rhinoplasty, a nose job. And I could not believe how much your face changes by your nose.
I didn't, because I don't know anyone in person that's ever got one. Like, do you?
Not in person.
No.
They make jokes. I think it's funny. They make jokes about it with Friends, right? About Jennifer Aniston. Yeah. Because she had to get it for, like... she couldn't breathe properly or something. Like, she had to get one. And then, but because I think when you're getting one for medical reasons, they say, like, well, as we're here, like, how do you want your nose to look?
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
And then, it's like, so they make the joke that, are you worried that your baby's going to have your nose, your real nose? And she's like, yes. But, like, it's crazy how much someone's face changes when they have a nose job.
I was in shock, like, because we were saying, like, we didn't realise she was even self-conscious about her nose, like, because her nose was great before.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, the thing that annoys me, it's, like, cool, get whatever you want, but, like, let me know. If someone asks you, tell them that you've had it.
Yeah. That's... See,
Madison Beer being like, I've never had anything done. This is completely natural. I'm like, sis, look at you. Look at you. You're perfect. Look at you.
She has a really young audience, and I saw something on like some news site or something a few months ago. She'd been asked in a video, "Have you ever had any work done?" She was like, "No, nothing." Then 2 months later, in the video, she was like, "Yeah, I've had my boobs done, my nose done, this, that, filler, this." I was like, you can't, especially to a young audience, being like, "Why don't I look like her?" And then it's not real. Like, absolutely fine. I feel like, but when you have a following, and you shouldn't have to, like, you don't owe them anything, but when it comes to body image and stuff, I feel like it ain't good to promote unattainable standards if you're not being honest about it not being real.
Like, if you're going to pay to get it, just tell us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know, it's just, I don't get why people hide it.
I know.
Because it's not the same anymore. People, I mean, some people do still send hate, I guess, but I don't know.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's like Bella Hadid. She sneakily had a nose job,
really?
Right? There's no way that nose is natural. It's like a stick. I don't know.
But we were saying, like, we can't imagine, because I just don't look at people's noses. Like, I don't notice what people's noses look like. But we were like, maybe because we're not self-conscious about our noses, we don't pick it up on other people. Well, I can't say I love my nose, but I'm not really too bothered by her. Like,
I just don't think about her.
No.
Well, it's like teeth. I'm self-conscious about teeth, so I look at people's teeth.
Interesting. See, I think
look at each teeth.
I used to be obsessed, like, when I had bad teeth when I was, like, 12, 13, as I showed you. I'd look at, like, celebrities' teeth and stuff and be like, why don't mine look like that? And now I just don't even notice what people's teeth look like.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell, like, I have no idea what your teeth look like, because I just don't look, like, I don't notice them.
Yeah. Well, it's also, I remember once, right, again, I'm really offloading the embarrassing stories today. I basically ran into a door, okay? Basically, it was one of those doors that, like, you put the passcode in, and it opens, right? But we always left it locked and open, so that you just pushed it. Right? So I ran towards the door, because we were late for a lesson, thinking that, as always, it was open, and it was locked. So I got catapulted backwards.
Oh my god.
And my lip was bleeding, but only a little bit.
Yeah.
And so, actually, it worked out quite well, because then when I showed up to the lesson with a tissue on my lip, they didn't have a go at us for being late.
Right. You did
and
them a favour.
I took on for the team. So then one of the girls was like, I think your lip's a little swollen. Like, on the right side it looks a little swollen.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, it's not that bad, it's fine. And it didn't hurt or anything, it stopped bleeding, like, whatever. And then I was looking in the mirror that night and I was like, is it still swollen or my lip's just uneven? And then the next morning I went in and I said to the same girl, like, is it still swollen? And she was like, that's really weird, like, it does still look swollen. And I was like, no, my lip's just uneven. So now that's it, I can't unsee that now. Really? Which I bet you've never noticed, right?
No, come close to the screen. I can't see it still.
It's slightly bigger on that side.
But you, like, nobody would ever notice that.
I know. That's the thing, I had never noticed it, and it's only when I was looking really close, because I was looking to see if I had, like, a cut on my lip or whatever, that I was like, oh, that's slightly off.
It's like, I can't imagine having a lip, the thought of lip filler makes me feel sick. Like, why would you have unnecessary needles? Like,
that's
no,
mine.
I mean, obviously, tattoo's different, like, it's not the same. But Yeah, oh god, like, I don't know. Maybe people think that about tattoos, though. I feel like I'm saying all this about, like, I could not do surgery, and then people must think that about tattoos.
Tattoos, like 12 needles at once.
But it's not, it's because I hate injections. I've always hated injections, like, terrified of them. But
yeah.
it's not, it doesn't go, it's more like a pen. It just feels like a pen, like someone drawing on you.
That freaks me out.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that. I can't look at... You know, it's like my friend's so scared of snakes that sometimes she gets scared by a phone charger.
Oh my god.
I get that with, like, pencils. Sometimes I'm like, well, that's sharp. That could do some damage.
Interesting. I get that with certain materials. Is that how you...
Cling film.
Cling film. Also, my boy has these 2, like, cushions. And even the thought of the material, like, right now I'm like, stop thinking about it.
Like velvety?
No, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like...
Weird.
Fabric, like, almost denim, but not denim. Do you know what I mean? It's like weird. A classic sofa material.
Right.
Makes me cringe. Like, the thought, like, right now I'm like, oh god. Like, I don't know. It's just certain materials when you, like, scratch it, like...
I think... Say that.
Okay.
The Timmy and Tommy pillow is that material, look. Can
you
see?
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
I don't know, it's... And, like, you get, like, certain clothes that are like that. Bedding is a big one. Like, I have to be really careful. When I buy a sofa, I'm going to have to proper check it out.
Or just get, like, a leather one or something.
Yeah.
But then that's not cosy.
No.
The weighted blanket's a bit kind of that material.
Is it?
You'll see.
Makes me cringe.
You'll see it at some point. My sister can't deal with cling film either.
It's annoying. It's just... That's not so much the material. I don't mind touching it. It's just I can't use it.
You just can't handle it. She, like, rips it and it's, like, all over the place.
I can't do it.
No, my sister, like, cringes.
Okay.
I was like, can you get that cheese out of the fridge? And she was like, oh, because, like, it had cling film around it. Yeah.
My boy, you know, like, when you order something and it comes with those little, like, bits of, like, polystyrene.
Oh, yeah. He
can't
the packing
deal with,
peanuts.
Yeah, packing peanuts. He can't deal with, like, that or polystyrene or anything like that.
That's so funny. I don't think I'm like that with anything.
Really?
I don't think so.
It's weird, isn't it? For me, I feel like it is just random things, like, like, it's really a big thing, cushions, like, because my cushions, like, you know, they're, like, really soft, like, what's the word, like, fluffy ones. Fine with them, absolutely fine with them. It's just, you know what I mean, those ones that are, like that Tommy and Timmy one, absolutely not.
So, if someone was going to torture you, they would just make you sleep in a bed with the wrong material.
Also, the thought of silk pillows makes me feel sick.
No way.
Yeah.
It's so good for your hair,
I know. Whenever anyone says it, I'm like, yeah.
That's funny. What about, like, satin?
Yeah, I'm quite weird about materials, really. There's a lot of materials. There's more materials that I don't like than like.
So you wouldn't be able to wear, like, a silk slip dress?
But I do have a silk slip dress for Ollie's mum's wedding. Well, it's not a slip, it's more of a long... I sent you, didn't I, the blue one?
Yeah.
I think I'm actually alright with wearing it. I think it's just because I suppose when you wear something, you don't have to, like... Especially a dress. Because you don't touch a dress, I feel like, once it's on, right? You know what I mean?
But what if Ollie, like, puts his hand on your back and then you can feel it on your back?
Okay, yeah, that might make me cringe, actually.
So you're not going to be able to dance then?
I'll be like, nobody come near me.
You can't do a slow dance. You just slow dance on your own.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sensing a problem with that now. Because I do like how they look, but I'm a bit weird about, like, silk.
Well, you'll have had a few glasses of champagne, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird.
What about, like, when you sit down for the ceremony? Yeah. Is that going to freak you out?
Yeah, probably.
What if you're wearing a silk dress and then the chairs are the wrong material that you're sitting on?
I'll cry.
It's just such a beautiful ceremony.
I feel like I was fine, like, I probably would have been fine like a year ago, but now with lockdown and everything, anything just sets me off. So I will cry.
I am a lot more sensitive than when I went into lockdown.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Which is worrying.
It's because, it's normal though. If you're literally sat at home all day with nothing else to think about apart from things, it's normal.
I feel like the woman in Nim's Island.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to
maybe
go to the shops.
But literally, that's the thing, like, she was scared of going to get her post, right, because it was outside.
Yeah.
What's that called? Agoraphobic? Is that the word?
Yeah, I think it's agoraphobic.
I think so.
Yeah.
But like now we're all like that.
Yeah.
But not because we're scared of the outside, because we are, but the germs outside.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I'm like,
normal,
I get a letter and I'm like,
it's normal to feel like that. I think a lot of people will be more like struggling with like cleanliness and stuff, like on public transport and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like my phone.
I know.
Like if I've touched something and then touched my phone and forget, and then later I've touched my phone again.
Yeah.
Even though that's probably fine.
Well, it's like when we can like meet outside again and stuff, like if you like eating something and you haven't got any hand sanitizer around, and like that stresses me out a bit.
Isn't it crazy that we would just go like, I don't know, like street food, you just go get a hot dog and eat it.
Well, we would go
you wouldn't hand san.
Like go to park after touching God knows what and stuff, and then go and get
and then go to the food van. Oh my god.
And not wash your hands. If you think you wouldn't wash your hands, would you? You'd only wash your hands really if you like into the toilet.
Where would you? Yeah, exactly. Where would you go? You wouldn't
go
into the toilet.
That is mad, isn't it? Like I know, obviously, I don't know whether it's just being grim, but I feel like normal people didn't wash their hands after coming back from going outside before.
Well, also, if you came back from a night out, right, you would literally get changed and just jump into bed. Yeah. You wouldn't like go wash your hands, wash your face.
Why? Because like, why would you think to do that like before COVID? Exactly. Even packages now. I can't imagine before when you just used to open a package and then not wash your hand, like have someone else's germs. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Well, it's even when you get food delivered.
Yeah. Or if you get a takeaway coffee, like me and my mum sometimes go to the Costa drive-through, and it's like they've like, it's weird, isn't it?
Well, like my dad doesn't. He always forgets. Like he went to get his vaccine, and he walked out of the house without his mask, and my mum was like, "You like take your mask," because he's worked from home. He literally has not left the house for almost a year.
Oh my god!
Like he has, but like rarely, you know. So like in August, he forgot his mask every single time because he hadn't been out the house.
Exactly.
So he would just take stuff from the postman, and I'm like, you need to be careful.
Yeah. I feel like I've not heard of it being a big thing with post. You know, like I thought it would be a bigger thing than it was with people getting it, but I don't think.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I tend to just like open it, and then recycle it straight away, and then wash my hands, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's
like I don't wipe it down or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
There you go.
I think it's normal. That's the main thing. I feel like it's normal to be a bit, oh my god, about stuff.
Do you think they'll let us take hand sign into the club?
I hope so. I feel like they will. I feel like maybe they might even have a round.
Yeah.
I will enjoy that. I hate the feel of like stickiness from drinks and stuff.
Oh, that's crazy. Just the thought of like a pub, what's it called? Like counter or whatever, where everything's sticky all the time because people are just like or like when you used to go to restaurants, being like, oh, this table hasn't been cleaned, I'll just wipe it down.
Yeah, I know. Or like people's stuff would be on the table from before, and it'd be like, whatever, it's fine, they'll clean it up. And now it's like, can't do that.
Yeah, they just come over and take it away.
Yeah. I'm quite looking forward to going out for a meal again. Like I'm not exactly like, ooh, about clubbing yet, because I'm like, don't know whether it's gonna happen. You know, but
I've been craving Mexican food.
Oh my god, Las Iguanas.
I've had fajitas twice in the past week because I'm like, I need a burrito.
Love that. I really want the Zizis. They do the lentil bolognese at Zizis. They're like vegan bolognese. I really, really want one of those.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a test, you know, when things get back to normal a bit about the vegetarianism. If my boy's like, let's get some chicken nuggets, I'm gonna be like,
oh yeah, because you've had it quite easy.
I have. I haven't really had any temptations, really.
Apart from when I get nugs. When we were in student, and I got nugs.
When you had like the Domino's and you didn't like the nuggets, and I was like the popcorn chicken thing they were doing. Do you remember? Oh, yeah. And I was like, do I just try one? And I was like, no, don't do it.
Well, but then Alex tried one, and just to reiterate how disgusting they were.
Yeah. And they've stopped them, haven't they? Actually, I haven't seen them on the menu.
I haven't seen them. Good job too.
Yeah.
Leave it to KFC.
Yeah. So have you got any final recommendations for our listeners this week, Abbey?
I have not.
No.
Apart from maybe go back, visit your villages and your islands in Animal Crossing.
That's a good idea.
What about you?
I'd say just watch Catfish. Like, it's a good distraction. Been watching a lot of it. Actually, they did film. I noticed that they've been filming it up to January, so they must have filmed it during COVID. Because I guess it's kind of easy to film. You can just do it over video chat or whatever.
It's all remote anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah. So thank you for listening, everybody.
Make sure you follow us on all our socials. All linked below. And have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.